Captain Marvel, 2019, The Origin of a New Cosmic Hero, Introduction. Released in 2019. Captain Marvel is the 21st film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, and introduces one of the franchise's most powerful heroes, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, played by Brie Larson. Directed by Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, the film is set primarily in the 1990s and tells the origin story of Captain Marvel, weaving together cosmic adventure, action, and personal discovery. It also acts as a bridge between the larger Avengers storyline and sets up Carol Danvers as a crucial player in the events that would follow in Avengers Endgame. Captain Marvel was notable for being the first MCU film with a female superhero in the lead role, marking a significant milestone for representation in the superhero genre. The film explores themes of identity, empowerment, and self-discovery, while also offering fans a deeper look into the Kree-Skrull War, a conflict drawn from Marvel Comics that plays a central role in the plot. Plot overview. The film begins with Vers, Brie Larson, a member of the elite Kree Star Force, who is under the command of Yon-Rogg, Jude Law. Vers is a powerful warrior with extraordinary abilities but suffers from amnesia, unable to remember her past before joining the Kree. She frequently experiences fragmented flashbacks of a previous life on Earth, but they remain unclear. The Kree are in the midst of a war with the Skrulls, a shape-shifting alien race led by Talos, Ben Mendelsohn. During a mission to rescue a Kree spy from Skrull territory, Vers is captured by the Skrulls, who probe her mind, unlocking more of her memories. The interrogation reveals that she had a life on Earth as Carol Danvers, a U.S. Air Force pilot. Eventually, Vers escapes and crash lands on Earth in the year 1995. In a Los Angeles Blockbuster video store, catching the attention of S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson. As she teams up with Fury to uncover her past, Vers begins to piece together the truth of her identity. She learns that she was once Carol Danvers, a test pilot who seemingly died in an accident while testing an experimental engine designed by Dr. Wendy Lawson, Annette Bening, a scientist who is later revealed to be the Kree hero Mar-Vell. Vers discovers that the energy explosion from the accident had imbued her with superhuman abilities, and the Kree had taken her in, erasing her memories and training her as one of their own. The story takes a surprising turn when Talos, the Skrull leader, reveals that the Skrulls are not the villains she has been led to believe, but instead, a group of refugees trying to escape persecution by the Kree Empire. Carol eventually sides with the Skrulls, realizing that the Kree have been manipulating her all along. She regains full control of her powers after discovering the extent of her abilities, which are tied to the energy of the Tesseract, a powerful artifact introduced in earlier MCU films. In the final battle, Captain Marvel embraces her full potential, breaking free from Kree control and thwarting their plans to dominate the galaxy. With her newfound strength, she helps the Skrulls find a new home and sets off on a journey across the cosmos to protect other planets from Kree aggression. Key characters and performances. Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. Brie Larson brings strength, wit, and charisma to her portrayal of Carol Danvers. Her journey from an amnesiac Kree warrior to a fully realized hero is the heart of the film. As Captain Marvel, Larson balances vulnerability with power, portraying a character who must rediscover her own identity while learning to harness her immense abilities. Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson, a digitally deranged Samuel L. Jackson reprises his role as Nick Fury in a younger, less hardened version of the character. Fury serves as Carol's ally and comic foil, with the film showcasing the origins of their long-standing relationship. His dynamic with Carol provides some of the film's lighter, more humorous moments, as they form a buddy cop-style partnership. Yon-Rogg, Jude Law. Jude Law plays Carol's mentor and the film's central antagonist, Yon-Rogg. Initially portrayed as a noble leader, Yon-Rogg is eventually revealed to have manipulated Carol for the Kree's agenda. Law's performance captures the character's arrogance and complexity, making him a formidable adversary. Talos. Ben Mendelsohn. Ben Mendelsohn's Talos is a standout character, subverting expectations as a Skrull leader who is more compassionate and heroic than initially believed. Mendelsohn brings depth and humor to the role, making Talos one of the MCU's more memorable and sympathetic characters. Dr. Wendy Lawson, Mar-Vell. Annette Bening. Annette Bening's portrayal of Mar-Vell adds a layer of emotional weight to the film. As both a mentor to Carol and a key figure in the Kree-Skrull conflict, her role helps to unlock the mysteries of Carol's past and the source of her powers. Themes and character dynamics. Identity and self-discovery. Central to Captain Marvel is Carol's journey of self-discovery. The film explores how her memories and sense of self have been manipulated by the Kree, and her eventual reclamation of her identity as Carol Danvers represents a broader theme of empowerment. The realization that she is more than the sum of her past helps her fully unlock her potential as Captain Marvel. Empowerment. The film emphasizes Carol's independence and strength, with her breaking free from the control of the Kree to embrace her true power. The message of not allowing others to define you or limit your abilities is central to her character arc. War and refugees. The Kree-Skrull War, a long-running conflict from the comics, is depicted in the film with a surprising twist. The Skrulls, initially presented as villains, are revealed to be refugees seeking a new home. This adds a layer of social commentary, exploring the theme of persecution and the search for peace in the midst of war. Friendship and trust. Carol's relationship with Nick Fury is one of the film's most enjoyable dynamics. Their trust and camaraderie evolve over the course of the film, laying the groundwork for the future partnership that fans know will grow within the MCU. Action and visual effects. Captain Marvel boasts several thrilling action sequences that showcase Carol's growing powers, from hand-to-hand combat to aerial dogfights. The film emphasizes the versatility and strength of Captain Marvel's abilities. Train chase. One of the film's standout sequences takes place on a Los Angeles commuter train, where Carol pursues a Skrull disguised as a human. The scene highlights her fighting skills, as well as the Skrull's shape-shifting abilities, adding an element of unpredictability to the action. Space battles. The climactic battle in space showcases Captain Marvel's full powers, as she takes on an entire fleet of Kree ships single-handedly. This sequence emphasizes her role as one of the most powerful heroes in the MCU, capable of immense feats of strength and energy manipulation. The Tesseract. The Tesseract, a recurring artifact in the MCU, plays a central role in the story. Its energy is what powers Mar-Vell's experimental engine and, by extension, is the source of Captain Marvel's powers. The visual effects surrounding the Tesseract are impressive, creating a sense of awe and danger around the object. Humor and tone. While Captain Marvel tackles serious themes of war, identity, and empowerment, it also maintains the trademark MCU humor, particularly through the character of Nick Fury and his interactions with Carol. Fury's lighter, less cynical demeanor in the 1990s provides a fresh take on the character, while Goose the cat, who is revealed to be a dangerous alien species called a Flerken, adds to the film's comedic moments. The film also explores nostalgia, with numerous references to 1990s pop culture, from blockbuster video to grunge fashion. The use of music from the era, including tracks like Come As You Are by Nirvana, adds to the film's tone and helps ground the cosmic story in a relatable, familiar time period. Ties to the MCU and post-credits scene. Captain Marvel is an important puzzle piece in the larger MCU narrative, particularly with its ties to the events of Avengers: Endgame. In the post-credits scene, Captain Marvel answers the Avengers' distress call following the snap caused by Thanos in Infinity War, setting up her critical role in the Avengers' efforts to undo the devastation. The film also provides key backstory on Nick Fury's development into the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. and reveals the origins of his iconic eye patch. Additionally, the inclusion of the Tesseract ties into its significance throughout the MCU, connecting to earlier films like The Avengers and Captain America: The First Avenger. Reception and impact. Captain Marvel was a box office success, grossing over $1.1 billion worldwide. Critics praised Brie Larson's performance, the film's feminist message, and its refreshing take on a superhero origin story. However, some noted that the film's pacing and structure felt uneven at times. Despite this, Captain Marvel was celebrated for its role in expanding the MCU's cosmic scope and for introducing a powerful female hero who would play a pivotal role in the battle against Thanos. The film's release also generated significant conversation around the importance of female representation in blockbuster franchises, solidifying Captain Marvel's place as a trailblazer within the MCU. Conclusion. Captain Marvel is a dynamic, empowering superhero film that introduces audiences to one of the MCU's most powerful heroes. With its themes of self-discovery, empowerment, and the redefinition of heroism, the film stands as a pivotal chapter in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Carol Danvers' journey from a manipulated soldier to an unstoppable force for good cements her as a key player in the fight against cosmic threats. And her legacy will continue to shape the MCU in future films. From its exciting action sequences to its 1990s nostalgia and the deeper exploration of the Kree-Skrull War, Captain Marvel is a thrilling and significant entry in the superhero genre.